Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Today, I want to talk about Facebook Marketplace. So I am a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I love finding undervalued goods and flipping them for a profit. And in the past couple of years, I have started listing on Facebook Marketplace. So today I want to take you through what it looks like to list an item on Facebook Marketplace, a few different rules of thumb that I have kind of just through trial and error of playing around with it, just kind of what works for me, in hopes that it helps you if you were thinking about starting to list on Facebook Marketplace. So if you enjoy reseller content like this, certainly consider subscribing to my channel. Like I said, I love sharing my reseller life with you and what works for me in my business. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in future videos. Also, drop this video a like. It really helps me know that you enjoy the content that I'm putting out and lets me know to make more of it. So Facebook Marketplace is a fairly new platform. And actually, I just started selling on Facebook Marketplace in 2020 when I signed up for List Perfectly, and I discovered that it was one of the platforms that I could cross post to. So when I show you guys today, I will be showing you through my List Perfectly app, which is the app that I use to cross post to my different platforms. I will show you guys too how to get to it if you're not cross posting. Just keep in mind that when I show you, a lot of the stuff is already going to be filled in because I am using List Perfectly. If you are interested in List Perfectly, there is a link down below for 30% off your first month. You can try it risk-free. It really is how I can get all my items on all these different platforms that I talk about really quickly. So I started using Facebook in 2020, and I found that it's actually very similar to all of the other platforms, really. I mean, there is the aspect of, posting it and then meeting up with people, but it actually has a lot of qualities of Poshmark or eBay, just the regular reseller platforms. So I want to show you what it looks like as I list it and how it fills in. And then I'll give you some tips and tricks at the end. And then at the very, very end, if you stick around, I will show you guys some of the items that have sold recently for me on Facebook Marketplace. So here's my List Perfectly, and right now I have it filtered to anything that's not sold and not already on Facebook Marketplace. Now, if I'm doing it through List Perfectly, I'm just going to click the link or the little arrow, and then I'm going to click Facebook and copy, and it'll open up in a tab directly to the Marketplace items for sale page and start filling it in for me. Now, if you're coming in from regular Facebook Marketplace, you would just click selling and then your listings and then create new listing would take you right to there. And then you would follow the different prompts, item for sale. This is taking me to really where List Perfectly would take me to. But since I'm already here, everything is in my List Perfectly catalog, and so it's just transferring over right to the Facebook Marketplace listing. So you kind of just, like you would with any other platform, you go through it and you either fill it out if it's not already filled out, or you just make sure that it's correctly filled out. So this is a pair of shoes I bought for myself. I was going to wear these on my wedding day, but I ended up going with a different pair. So I figured it's time to go ahead and sell these. And so it fills in my title, the price. You have to pick a category, but it does kind of predict the categories right in here for you. And then it will tell you if it's optional or required. So, for example, the condition is new. The description, it fills in from my List Perfectly. And then the optionals are kind of down here. So I can fill in the shoe size. Honestly, though, a lot of these I don't even fill in. So some of them are filled in for me already. Now, you have two options here. Boost your listing after publish, which is kind of like eBay promoted listings. You can pay a little extra and allow your listings to boost or be sponsored on Facebook. I haven't really started doing that. I'm thinking of exploring it. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it. I'd love to know how it's gone for you. But I have not really started paying Facebook for ads yet. But what I do is hide from friends, because any of my personal friends on Facebook will be able to see my listings and they'll start coming up. And since I list a lot of things, I just turn it off. It's probably good to turn off too if you're trying to sell anything you've received as a gift. just a heads up, you know, if your mom bought you that cute outfit for Christmas and then you never wore it and now it's on Facebook Marketplace, probably not the best thing for your mom to see. So you want to turn it off. You don't have to turn it off, but that's how you would do it if you want to. Then I'm going to go next, and it's going to ask my location, and now I have the option for shipping or local pickup. Here's the thing, I don't like to do local pickups. It's risky, you know, there's an element of risk there. I mean, generally speaking, it can be done safely, but I just don't have the time. I'm not driving around to sell my items when I ship everything on every other platform. So I select shipping only. Now you have to select your prepaid shipping label. Even if what is filled in here seems to be accurate, it's what you want, you still have to click it and select it. So you can use your own shipping label or a prepaid label. I always use their prepaids. Their rates are not that bad. You could use your own shipping label if you want to use like Pirate Ship or something. If you are really savvy with that, you can use that. Or prepaid shipping label is what I usually use. And then from there, it's very similar to like Mercari, where you pick the weight of the package. The little icons next to it are going to give you like examples of what that package might look like. And you kind of just guess. Now, you cannot change this, and at least not that I know of. If there's a way to change it, again, you guys can let me know if you've done this before. But you pretty much have to just pick what it is. So I'm going to say for these shoes, they're probably 2 to 5 pounds. And then you either pick UPS or USPS. And it's really different, you know, it's a range. Sometimes UPS is going to be cheaper, sometimes USPS, just kind of like Mercari, but the rates are pretty reasonable. So I always ship USPS. And then you get the option to do free shipping. Now, here's the other thing with Facebook Marketplace. Every once in a while, especially I notice like around the holidays, they offer customers, buyers, a free shipping. You can order like one thing shipped for free. So I want my shipping price to show on there because I notice definitely an influx in sales when I offer shipping and somebody uses a free shipping coupon. So just keep that in mind. You can offer free shipping, and then if you want to roll it into the price of your item, you can do that, but I don't like to offer the free shipping. I let the customer pay for shipping. So then when you click update, it takes you down to give you a total estimated payment. And if you click on it, you can actually see what the breakout is. And Facebook only takes 5%. So another reason to use Facebook Marketplace, just hands down, it's like the easiest to make money because you're not paying as much. The next, I think, cheapest fees are like eBay, which some categories have 9%. Citizen has 10%. But I think for the number of customers you're potentially reaching on Facebook, especially when you're not limiting it to local, 5% is great. And actually, until June, I think it is, they are waiving all the Facebook fees except for that initial like 30 cents. It's like you pay 5% plus 30 cents or something. That 5% is waived for a little while. And if I can find it, I'll put it here just so that you have the official information. But really, you're paying no fees. So if you're not cross-posting to Facebook, especially if you're using a cross-posting service like List Perfectly, like you really should be. You know, it only takes a second and you're potentially saving your customers a little bit of money, and you are saving yourself some money or making more money. So from here, I'm going to click next, and then you can allow offers. So just like eBay, you can select to accept offers or not. And when you turn it on, this is beautiful. You can select a minimum offer price. So if somebody tries to offer me $5 on these shoes, or even $30 or whatever I set it at, if they offer less than my minimum, it will automatically decline them. So I always turn this on. And then when I click next, it all automatically posts to Marketplace. And then I also have the option, now this is optional, if I'm in different groups like buy, sell, trade groups, I can list into these buy, sell, trade groups, whatever ones you join. Here are some of my favorites. So like this one is a local one, but then there are like the Rothy's one, Kate Spade, Torrid, Lululemon. You can find these popular brands, join their buy sell trade groups, and potentially reach people looking specifically for what you're selling. The thing with the buy sell trade groups, and I swear I could do a whole video on just buy sell trade groups, so I'll keep it brief, but the thing with the buy sell trade groups is they all have different rules. Some of them allow you to post directly from Marketplace into their groups. Others require that you make like a post and you have to put the pictures in there separately, and the description has to say certain things. And so if you're going to join them, just make sure you read the rules and you understand like how each one is working, because they'll just start banning you and kicking you out, and that's not helpful at all. So anyway, I'm not going to put these shoes in any groups. I'm just going to hit publish, and then from there it will just be listed on Facebook Marketplace. So from here it kind of takes me to the listing, and I want to show you guys sort of what my listing dashboard, if you will, looks like. So if I click on selling, here is my dashboard. And again, similar to Mercari, similar to Poshmark. So right now, like this is the amount pending, which it pays right to my PayPal account. No orders to fill. If you have chats to respond to, you can see that. If you have a seller rating, that'll show up here, and then it'll give you your actual listings. You can renew your listings after 7 days, which I have found that majority of my sales happen within maybe an hour of me listing the item, or within a couple hours of me renewing the item. Every once in a while, I will have items sell in the meantime if somebody's looking for something really specific, but otherwise, you know, it tends to lose it goes stale a lot more quickly than the other platforms, but you know, it's still worth selling. So here are some of the items that I have listed. Here's my highlights, my insights. And then in here, like if you're using List Perfectly and you click sold, it automatically marks these as sold for you. But if you're doing manually, like say I sold this on Poshmark and I wanted to take it off of Facebook, I would just mark it as sold. So that's the dashboard. Under my listings, it's literally everything that I have listed, and it looks just like my Poshmark closet because I share it right to Facebook from List Perfectly. So everything that gets listed on Facebook, eBay, and Mercari, and Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari also gets listed to Facebook. Right now I have a sale running, which is why the prices are kind of crossed out. If you have orders that need to be shipped, they're going to show up here. Anybody that has open offers will show up here. I don't have anything right now. And then this is everything that has sold for me, which I'll come back to in a second. Promotions, you can do a sale, so you guys know I'm moving, and so I have a moving sale running right now. And you can schedule sales out. You can see your past sales. If you do create a promotion, you can specifically choose to put all of them in there, or if you only want to put certain listings, it's very similar to eBay. You name it, you can do a dollar amount off or a percentage off, or you can just change everything to free shipping, put your start and end times, etc. It's very, very easy. Then from there, I'll show you guys my sales, which is what I know you guys want to see the most. So you can generate a sales report if you wanted to. If you want to do your order history, just like on Poshmark or eBay. And if you want to see what has sold, that's my payment history. Let me show you guys what has sold on my eBay. Sorry, on my Facebook. So let me see. I don't think there's a way to filter it. Oh, maybe here. Sort by status. Sold and out of stock. So some of these maybe are sold on a different platform, but I'll tell you guys what's sold on Facebook. So it'll say view order if it's sold here on Facebook. So like this Free People top, Free People, right? It's what you sell on Poshmark or you sell on Mercari. You can sell the same things here. I sold these cleats, these Nike cleats. And again, the buyer is paying shipping on all of this stuff. And I'm not paying a commission to the platform. I'm not paying any seller fees. So this is like what I made on these things. This came out of my Better Than the Bins box, which you guys know that box sucked, but I made $8.50 on this dress. And like you can see all the way down, this one sold on Facebook. This Patagonia sold on Facebook. This one actually sold in the Patagonia group. So there's really a lot of different things selling on Facebook that would sell ordinarily on any other platform. So I would say get it over there. I will say, rule of thumb, and you guys will see as I scroll down, I sell a ton of shoes on Facebook Marketplace. Like that's really the main thing I would say that people have the most interest in. Generally speaking, overall, I sell a lot of shoes, but you can really list just about anything in here. So that's basically it. There is an option to relist the item. I do not do this on Facebook Marketplace simply because I do it through List Perfectly. And if you don't do it through List Perfectly and you have List Perfectly, it breaks the relationship between List Perfectly and Facebook. So if I relist it here, it doesn't know to fix my inventory system and List Perfectly. And if I sell that item and I click sold, it won't delete the new relisted item. So I don't do that. Normally when I delist and relist, I delist and relist everything on every platform and relist it on every platform just to take care of that. So that is basically it. I'll stop sharing my screen. So I really think that Facebook Marketplace is a great platform to invest in listing in. Again, if you want to try List Perfectly, I do have a link below. It is for 30% off your first month subscription. It makes it very, very super easy to cross-post to Facebook Marketplace. And even if you're not cross-posting, like I said, it might be worth looking into. I put everything that I put on Poshmark and eBay, I also put on Facebook Marketplace. And the sales are not super consistent the way they are on Poshmark or eBay, but you know, I do get at least a couple sales every week. So it's just an extra kind of, I guess, just an extra little couple of dollars, just one more thing I don't have to store. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I think I covered anything, but if there's anything you want me to go more into detail about on Facebook, certainly drop in the comments. Let me know. I'll be happy to do what I can to get that up here for you. And let me know if you like videos like this where I show you my screen and kind of do show you what I do just to, you know, give you an idea so that you can decide to try it yourself. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of content. I certainly can do more of it. Drop me a like if you're still here. Let me know that you liked this video. And that's it for this one, guys. I will catch you in the next one.